Hello, football fans, and welcome back to another breaking story from the world of Brazilian football. Today, we have some heated words, strong opinions, and a clash of perspectives involving two of the biggest names in the sport. Legendary striker Ronaldo Nazário and current Brazil head coach Carlo Ancelotti. And at the very heart of this debate, none other than Neymar Jr. This conversation is stirring up huge discussions among fans, journalists, and former players, and we're here to break down exactly what happened, step by step. So, stay tuned because this is one story you definitely don't want to miss. It all started during a recent interview, when Ronaldo Nazário, a name forever etched in football history, decided to ask Carlo Ancelotti a bold question. Why was Neymar left out of the squad? This was the question that set the stage for a fascinating exchange between the two greats. Carlo Ancelotti, calm as ever, responded, "Neymar is not fully fit yet." At first, that might sound like a reasonable explanation. After all, Neymar has struggled with injuries for years, and Ancelotti is known for carefully managing his players' fitness. But Ronaldo wasn't convinced. With a slightly challenging tone, Ronaldo immediately fired back. "Do you watch Neymar play for Santos?" Ancelotti smiled and replied, "Of course I do." And that's when Ronaldo struck with his real point. If you've seen him play, then how can you possibly say Neymar is not fit? He's been back on the pitch, scoring goals, creating assists, and showing flashes of his old brilliance. How can a player who has been out for 22 months, who was once the captain of this team, not be considered ready to represent his country again? It was a powerful argument. Ronaldo highlighted that Neymar, despite his long absence, has been contributing consistently at the club level. He reminded Ancelotti that Neymar remains a player upon whom the entire Brazilian team often depends. The question was clear. If Neymar is performing for his club, why can't he do the same for his country? At that moment, Ancelotti tried to respond, but Ronaldo interrupted him again, making his case even stronger. Leaving Neymar out of the squad feels like too much. How can a player of his caliber, with his experience and influence, be overlooked, especially when he's proving his worth week after week? Ronaldo's words carried the weight of a legend who once led Brazil to World Cup glory. Fans watching the interview could feel the tension. Was Ronaldo calling out the coach? Or was he simply defending a player who, despite his setbacks, still has so much to offer? Carlo Ancelotti, however, stood firm. With his characteristic calmness, he explained his decision further. "Yes, Neymar is important. But let's think long-term," Ancelotti said. "Brazil has already secured its ticket to the 2026 World Cup. These upcoming matches, even if we lose one or two, won't change that. What matters now is protecting Neymar from another injury setback. If he gets injured again, it could ruin his chances of shining at the World Cup itself." The Italian coach emphasized his strategy. Neymar's health is the priority, and rushing him back too soon could be disastrous. For Ancelotti, it's better to sacrifice a few qualifiers than to risk losing his star for the main event. He added, "This is also the perfect opportunity for young players to step up. Brazil cannot depend only on Neymar. In the World Cup, we will need every bit of depth we can get. Now is the time to test which youngsters are ready, who can handle the pressure, and who can deliver on the biggest stage." Hearing this, Ronaldo softened his tone. He nodded and finally said, "Then your plan makes complete sense. I agree with you." And just like that, a heated debate ended with mutual respect. Two football legends, one as a coach and one as a retired icon, found common ground. But the story doesn't end there. This debate has opened up a larger question for fans around the world. Should Neymar have been included in the squad right now, given his recent performances at club level? Or was Ancelotti right to protect him and focus on building the next generation of Brazilian stars? Both sides have valid arguments. Ronaldo's passion reflects the fans' desire to see Neymar back in yellow, dazzling crowds like only he can. On the other hand, Ancelotti's patience and long-term vision show the mindset of a manager who has seen it all, who knows that sometimes protecting a star player is more important than pleasing the crowd. And now, we want to hear from you. Do you agree with Ronaldo that Neymar should already be back in the Brazil squad? Or do you side with Ancelotti, believing that the priority should be Neymar's health and the development of young talent? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. We'd love to hear what you think. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more breaking stories, inside debates, and football updates. Also, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. It really helps us bring you more exciting content. Because when it comes to Brazilian football, the drama never stops. Stay tuned because the next chapter of this Neymar saga is just around the corner.